Welcome back, YouTube. PPS here, YouTube play of the day. We got one spot for college basketball today. Pass the prop. It's coming at you guys with some NBA action tonight. So, want to obviously give out some plays here. College basketball. We've been hot. We've been staying hot. Again, that is another winner last night. Right? We got another winner with the Wright State boys in Western Kentucky who just continue to be a wagon for us. Obviously, we've won 6 straight over here. Makes our record look nice and shiny here. 15-6, 8.12 units. Trying to keep that updated every single day that we run one of these. But now we got to keep it going, right? Obviously, we want to have that winner, but got to make sure that we continue to keep rolling here. And got a couple wagons in mind today. So our one play for today is going to be Toledo team total over 85.5. Let me pull this up. Obviously, this is going to be a play for pass the prop, but right here, 85.5 minus 118. All right, let's get into it a little bit here. Toledo, obviously one of my favorite teams to back. Have some dudes still coming back from last year. Raheem Moss was a guy last year for these guys. Dante Maddox was a beast for these guys. 15 and 16 points, respectively, 33%, 37% from deep. Obviously, something important that I do want to talk about there is that three-point percentage. You look at Toledo at home this year, shooting 39% from three. Marshall on the season allowing 35% from three, bottom 100 in the country, and something you don't want to be bad at here. When we're looking at numbers like this that are a little bit higher, you got to be able to make the three-point shot, and you got to be able to make those free throws at the end of the game when people are fouling, right? And it's important to note Toledo 12th in the country in free throw percentage. They're phenomenal. They're just good at everything that you want to back here. Obviously, I back Toledo more often than not. But when we go against this Marshall side, the reason why I'm happy to be rolling with a bigger number here on Toledo, even though they haven't hit it very often, is just the pace that Marshall's going to push here. We've seen them crush this against Detroit Mercy, who pushes a quick pace. Wright State, 78-77, stayed under the total, but did want to run with them, and I'm happy to see that they were able to take the tempo from those guys. They went on a little skid there, playing New Mexico, UC Irvine, Indiana State. But against Indiana State, a team that plays fast, just looking at like the team stats there, they still got up 62 shot attempts. They only shot 28% from three, 57% from the free throw line, 16 turnovers, just not something that you're normally used to seeing here from a Toledo team. Marshall, 8th in terms of pace in the country here. They're ranking 136 in terms of adjusted defense. So pretty decent. It's just this pace is going to be pretty crazy. Indiana State is a top 100 adjusted defense, top 40 adjusted offense, but playing at the 34th fastest pace. So we're going to get up even a couple more possessions in this one. Indiana State sitting at 73 adjusted tempo possessions per game, 75 for Marshall. So obviously that bodes even more well for these guys. You look at Toledo there, shooting 57% from free throw, not going to happen again. Shooting 28% from three, and we get extra possessions. And guess what? In that Indiana State game, they only missed this number, the full total number in that game by about 8, which that's a lot of points left on the board when you see Toledo shooting like that. So I think they go off. I love this game being in Toledo. They're a phenomenal whole team. Like I said, 39% from deep is nuts in college there. And obviously, if it comes down to it, you look at Toledo, they're 8-point favorite. That's about the most I usually think that people are going to fall at the end if this line stays relatively close. So sign me up for some Toledo. Team total over 85.5 minus 118. Again, guys, going for our 7th straight winner here. So if you could, please hit that like button. I really appreciate it. And hopefully you guys are tuning in past the prop here shortly for another round for some NBA action here. So thank you. Hit that like button on your way out. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. And see you in a couple minutes here for